I don't know what's going on in the video. Anyways, intro's here. It's supposed to be the Big Mac one, the one we put on social media, and I don't know what happened to it. But anyways, episode 240. Fitz is in here. Preacher man wearing the Brian Quick jersey. Love to
PQ.
see it. Rob, the Wicked Brewmaster. What are you wearing a
What is
jersey
it?
right now? What do you got?
It's a soccer jersey.
Premier League opener this weekend, Manchester United.
You know what?
Manchester United.
You're gonna have to be our soccer correspondent. You're like a third soccer correspondent, so a lot of pressure.
I got it.
No one's actually been fired from the job. They just kind of vanished. So
Rob will probably be the best one we ever had.
I bet
He'll be better than Whitehorn.
I believe it. I do believe it.
Do not be a Man U fan, though. I'll tell you that right now.
I've heard, who was our third? Who was our other one? Mendez.
Yeah. Early on. Early on.
Danny Mendez.
Lawyer.
Those are the Twilight era of the pod. Wow.
Along with the last episode.
Or the not Twilight. That would be later. What's the early? What's the early years?
That was our pilot years.
Pilot years. There you go.
Pilot years.
He might have been on the lost episode. I'm still looking for that lost episode. It was like episode 8 or something.
That's probably the one that would have put us in mainstream.
We
cooked on that.
Right. I remember that.
It was tough.
And we lost it.
Yeah,
we lost it.
It was on me. I don't know what happened to it. But
probably in heaven with Tim and Dolly Parton now.
Yeah. Well, I've updated the graphic.
See, look at this.
Look at that.
Look at this. We've been doing this for so long. We know. We know how it works.
R.I.P. to Dolly Parton. It is. I think someone said it's everyone's like aunt that like died or a godmother that passed away, and like every story that's came out about her, I just think it's been genuine. Like I know people always talk good about you when you die, but even when she was alive, she was good. Both my kids are signed up to like the Dolly Parton like free book a month, which is awesome. I read an interview where she could have been a billionaire like 2 or 3 times over, but she chose to like give so much. She was never like a billionaire, which I think it just goes to her character. R.I.P.
Yeah.
R.I.P.
Oh yeah. So go ahead, Rob.
Helene, she gave so much money to Asheville too.
Yeah.
I mean, she's a great person, and the whole book thing too. All my nephews and nieces get those books too. She's an awesome person.
Yeah.
It's really just with my staff today, like the news broke, and like that'll happen often. As we're in the office and we go, hey, so and so died, and whether it's celebrity or whatever. But like the Dolly reaction today, it was like everyone just kind of like, oh no, like, oh, I loved her. Like there was this real reaction where people like, I don't know, Dolly is maybe kind of like what Rob was saying too. Like she's celebrity, but she's also very human too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that's what makes you larger than life.
100%.
Where she grew up from too. She's like grew up in South Appalachian, Tennessee, just like in a cabin, and like grew herself to that spot. She's nuts, and she's like super charitable too. And I love Dolly. I love Dolly.
Great theme park.
Dollywood. It is underrated. Yeah. I think as a kid, especially like us three being from Asheville, Vontae. I didn't say Vontae tried to burn his house down.
That's true.
But no, it was an accident. But thankfully, everyone's okay and safe. I think we're like the three of us grew up at least for our family. Like we went to like Pigeon Forge kind of often, where Dollywood kind of lost its appeal a little bit. But now looking back, I'm like, damn, that was actually really awesome. Like I want to go back to Dollywood. But I think me being so close to it, it was like I'd rather go to Disney World or like Kings Island up in Cincinnati and stuff. Just because you didn't do it as often. But now looking back, I'm like, damn, Dollywood had it going on. It was cheap too.
Always good.
Yeah,
I love it. She joins our graphic.
She joins it. I know.
My favorite graphic we have.
Her and Robin Williams. I'm like, man, like I've got to make them up top, looking down.
Yeah.
Us,
Who the heck did we start this with?
Oh man, I don't. Maybe Macho Man.
I know Devin was the first pub character in there,
and then Tim and Whitehorn.
And Tim, yeah.
Snape.
Whitehorn doesn't deserve to be in heaven. We don't know where he is.
Yeah, that's fair. He just MIA
Like
on
we
us.
actually don't know where he is.
Yeah, chasing some tail. Who knows?
Yeah.
All right. I guess I don't know what I'm doing there. I'm freaking out. I guess to tease a random question is we've got. How'd you word it, Fitz? I want to get your wording right. The most.
I would say in honor of Dolly Parton, Mount Rushmore, America's greatest female ambassadors.
I love that. Yeah, that's a great one. She's. I think she's god tier. Like we don't put on her Mount Rushmore. Dolly Parton hands off. That fair?
Oh,
Yeah.
sounds good to me.
Because I feel like
Oh
she's
yeah,
better than
no,
anybody.
Dolly's in it. So
But
it's
yeah,
just who.
but I'm saying like
That's the thing.
who joins her. Like she's already on there.
Exactly.
There's a 5 spot.
Dolly's on the list.
She's there. We're
Who's
at
in the
4. Yeah.
exactly?
All right. Cool.
Exactly.
All right. Well, let's move on. Maybe not so lighthearted, fun conversation here. College athletics, wild time. I know Fitz has been a soapbox and he feels a certain way about college athletics, but it's getting to the point where I think we've talked about this for a long time that when NIL and transfer portal became a thing, and this podcast became a thing around the same time, we said it's the wild, wild west, and there's got to be rules because otherwise people are going to find ways to bend them and change them, and that's what we're seeing, especially in Louisiana, LSU. All 3 coaches have recruited pro players to come back to college to play for them. It's wild. You know, you look at football with Lane Kiffin, you look at Will Wade and men's basketball, and obviously Kim Mulkey and women's basketball. They've all recruited players who have played in the pro divisions, getting them back to college. Which I know the Big Ten said you can't do that. Like they've made a rule. The SEC came out today and said they're going to make that a rule. But are they going to? Is it retroactive? Are they going to go back and say no, you can't sign these players, or is it starting from now? I think there's a lot of questions there. It's just a wild time when you have judges come in and say, "Hey, actually, this kid, I know he signed an NFL contract. I know he suited up. I know he played a preseason game. He can go back to college though. It's okay." Like this is, I think this is the breaking point. We're going to find out.
Mm-hmm. Most hateable team in college sports. Did you see what Kim Mulkey did today?
Yeah.
She signed a Russian player and they had a Ukrainian player on the team, and she just like straight up and left.
Oh,
Was,
Yeah. So
no.
Mulkey signed a player from Russia earlier this month. Last week, she said a conflict between 2 countries wouldn't stop her from improving her basketball team. Well, Kate Koval, whose father serves in the Ukrainian military, left LSU yesterday for personal reasons. Now, are we reading too much into it? Maybe there was something
I don't
else.
think so.
But like also,
No.
yeah, it wouldn't surprise, right?
I think it's too much because transfer portal is over and like she can't sign anywhere.
Yeah.
And I think Kim Mulkey she knew what she was doing a little bit, maybe.
Probably. And here's another question: is like, okay, classes have already started, portals already closed. Well, how can you have cats that have signed NFL contracts now come back because they couldn't make it in the league? They couldn't make the 52-man roster. The writings on the wall.
I didn't think of that.
Like, how is that fair? You know, you got T.J. Harden, who played snaps at running back for Seattle. You've got guys who tied in from Ole Miss that suited up for the Browns last week, didn't play, but suited up for him for the preseason game. Now he plans to sign for LSU, and a whole long list of other cats.
You know, but then what's the difference of playing minor league baseball? You know, because like college athletes for years have gone to like play minor league during the summer and then they come back to school.
Is that true? Can they do that?
Yeah.
So
I didn't know that.
Russell Wilson did it.
yeah, that's like he's the only person I can think of off the top of my head. I'm sure there's some long list of others, and I wonder. I feel like Russell had to defer his payments. I feel like he couldn't get paid during that time.
Okay.
I feel like it.
And
Maybe I'm wrong.
Maybe that's the thing.
The loophole. But now
I
it's not a
actually,
thing.
because I'm kind of like in the camp of with NIL, this makes sense. If you're not on a rostered team, you should be able to come back if you still have eligibility. I'd be okay with that.
What if you're like 25 years old?
Well, that's the thing. And so, like, you know, the link I sent today, like the 47-year-old pastor or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's community college, though.
You're right. And like with COVID, you had like 7-8 year seniors with like medical red shirts and gray shirts and stuff. It's kind of a wild time. I disagree, Fitz. I think once you sign an NFL contract, like that's it. You try to go pro, tough, go ball up in Canada, get some film, and try to come back.
Mm.
But then once again, like I get your argument. It's like with NIL, like what's the difference from signing with a deal with Buffalo Wild Wings, getting paid there, and then getting paid at college? I just think, and honestly, like real talk to these young men, young women, like you tried the pros, you're not getting any younger. Like the Ryan's on the wall. You probably need to update that LinkedIn or go
If
ball
they
up
get
somewhere.
cut, they're jobless.
I just don't think they're that good. I don't think another year of college is going to help them. I could be wrong.
I think they should be allowed to just go back.
Yeah.
I don't think it's that big of a deal.
I wouldn't say they're jobless too. They can go to Europe. They can get a job there.
Yeah, Canada. I
Yeah.
I'm not mad at Lane Kiffin LSU. Like I'm not mad at the coaches that sign these guys because there's no rules against it. Like a lot of people are mad at Lane Kiffin and LSU. The Kim Mulkey thing I think is a little different. I can get upset about that, but like don't be mad at the player. Like hate the game. Like be fucking pissed off at the NCAA for not making rules against this. Lane Kiffin just found loopholes. Like it's about winning titles. That's what he's trying to do.
Yeah.
But the Big Ten has put in wording and contract all ADs 16-0 voted on it that nobody can sign a NFL contract then come back. SEC said NBA, WNBA or NFL contract, but once again, I don't know if it's gonna be retroactive or not. So wild time.
Hopefully, SEC holds that same standard as them too. They probably won't, but
Yeah, Notre Dame also said it, but they're independent. I just wonder like if all these conferences say okay, we're not gonna do it, but what if the ACC is like fuck it, we'll take you, come ball out here, and they're just trying to win championships.
it's probably more money to be honest.
Yeah, right. Yeah, that's another point. All right. Nike unveils new rivalry jerseys. I know we're kind of segueing and we're jumping here. I think there's a lot of hits. I think there's a lot of misses. I mean, anytime you got 8 teams debuting here, it's not always going to be pretty and hit. But I do like they're all unique. It's not all the same cookie cut, copy and paste. Just change the color scheme. I like all the different ones. I have individual pictures that I can pull up. If you guys need to. The big loss for me, and Tim, cover your ears. I think it's Detroit. They look like the Detroit Panthers. Like that's a Carolina Panthers uniform.
That's what I was about to say. That's the one that's not unique. That's a Panthers jersey right there.
Yeah, right. Like, Rob, go to your closet, pull it out, boom. That's not a line. You know what I'm saying? It's just crazy. Chicago's, I feel like it. I like the orange. I like the navy. Like that's a good combo. I like the orange helmet. You could have done a little something to it, made an oomph to it. I like Green Bay's. I know some people are saying it kind of looks like a high school uniform, but I think it's clean. It's crisp. It's not too out there. Like when you think of Green Bay, you think classic. I love the white helmet. Minnesota. I think there's a lot of hits here. Detroit and maybe Jacksonville. Jacksonville went on a leap there with the leopard print or the jaguar print pants. I don't like it, but everyone else, I feel like they did good. No one else gets like below a C here besides Detroit and probably Jacksonville.
I think the Texans did pretty good. They had like a diamond helmet at one point too. I saw it in the video. Maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah. There's like I think there's like that shape, that diamond shape is in there.
Yeah.
I can pull up a closer image.
Chicago, that's Syracuse pretty much.
Yeah. I like the orange helmet though.
Not it too. I don't think it's bad.
Yeah.
I think Vaughn was hating on it a little bit, but I kind of like it.
They got those socks. I always like those socks.
Yeah.
Believe it or not.
Yeah, there's
with
Houston's.
The stripes.
Yeah, I do. Fitz, I agree. I like the Houston H. I like the Gothic lettering.
I don't like their Houston's.
Yeah,
they're trending back. They need to. Yeah. They had a great look. Their look was classic, and I feel like they're trying to do too much.
Well, I feel like they've got the candy red, they've got the blue. Like when I'm thinking Paul Wall, icy white. Like let me see your grills type white. I like it fits the Houston motto for me. But I can see a little bit what you're talking about. It's not my favorite.
The other weird thing is Tennessee, the Titans already claimed they're leaning into the Oilers.
Right.
So like Houston can't is the way I see it. It's like that's off limits now. Like you can't.
But also
plus that was never y'all. That was never y'all. It was Tennessee was the Houston Whalers.
Yeah.
So
Here's another thing. Tennessee just got brand new uniforms like this year.
yep,
Everything's new, and now they get this on top of it, which I think it's cool. Good for them. The rich get richer in that sense. I like the Music City. Um, I like I said, I think there's a lot of wins here. It makes me excited. I gotta wait 2 years for my Bengals to get in on this, but I'm excited for it.
What are the Buffalo Bills doing though?
Yeah, right. The Bills are fucking terrible. Were those Nike rivals, or was that just their alt? That's just their alternates. That's not even the Nike rivals.
I
yeah,
don't know.
Yeah, I,
their Nike ones actually look cool. They're just white out, which is interesting.
yeah. They did. Theirs was last year, I think. Yeah,
Okay, well, theirs is better than the
the silver ones. Yeah.
whatever their uniform is. That I can't remember which one that
If you
they
guys,
have another uniform. I'm trying to remember. There's so many freaking uniforms.
yeah,
Jeez.
there is, and that's another thing, right? Everybody's getting new uniforms. You get the alternate helmets and stuff now. Now you get a third alternate helmet. If you got to pick one here, boys, you get a clear winner out of these six and a clear, sorry, eight, a clear winner out of the eight and a clear loser out of the eight. Who's your winner? Here's your loser.
This is tough.
For
I mean, I
me,
hate to say it. I think Vikings is mine. I hate to
Your
say
winner,
it.
it's clean. Yeah, it's a clean look.
for me, Packers are the winner. I
Mm.
don't think see that blue jersey anymore with that old school helmet. Terrible jersey.
See, I like that just because there's history behind it.
There is history, but
I don't like the white helmet at all.
See, I like the white helmet.
The blue is all that's all for the Acme Packers when they were founded, like
that's kind of fire
1919.
though.
Yeah, this Vikings is fire.
Well, the Vikings, here's my whole thing. They just need to push, and maybe it's the nostalgia in me, but the 90s uniforms
Mm,
were like in a class of their own.
they were.
And the Vikings purple, like the 90s, like the rookie Randy Moss was a different color than like their color got a little brighter, like the purple got a little
Yeah, it
brighter.
did. Yeah.
But back then it was like a darker purple, and I feel like that's more of what that
Mm,
captures.
I do like that.
So I don't know.
I think I'll copy. Like I think Minnesota is my favorite here too. If it's, I think I'll copy there. I do like the white helmet though. Like I'm kind of with Rob. I think it's just a good look.
Mm.
I I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe it's because I'm so used to seeing that yellow helmet where I'm like, oh, this is
Yeah.
different, but it's not. It's like an alternate universe helmet. I don't know.
It's okay.
Yeah, I would like it on my wall. The Colts. I know we haven't talked about. I think it's middle of the road. Like it's super Indianapolis thing to do, where it's not too flashy. You're not going to lose, but you're not going to win. It's not like people are going to line up
Yeah.
to buy that jersey unless you're a die-hard Colts fan.
Yeah, I don't love it.
Yeah, I don't like the Jaguar print on the Jaguars. I think they went out too far on the limb. I know the whole thing was fortune favors the bold, but I don't know.
I do like the Texans, but I wish they had a different logo on the helmet.
Yeah, you don't like the H. You don't like the Gothic H.
I don't like the H, but put that diamond on there too. Just go all out.
Well, again, the copied Tennessee. That's my issue. Is they look exactly like Tennessee's new
I mean,
uniforms.
Yeah,
the Lions already did it with the Panthers, so
and I think they'll forever be linked together.
yeah.
You know, so like we'll always compare them because Houston's always like, should they be the Oilers? No. Should anybody be the Oilers? No. Right, but people feel a certain way.
Yeah.
All right. No, it's just that one. Okay. A trilogy of running backs in Georgia. You talk about running back room in Athens. Like this is maybe the best in college we've ever seen as a running back room. Like, yeah, 2005 USC had Reggie and Lindell White, Lightning and Thunder, but this is a three-headed monster. You had Gurley, Sony Michelle, and Nick Chubb all in the same room taking reps from each other. Like this is a different breed. Maybe Bama could argue, but you look at their impact in the college, impact in pros. Like Todd Gurley retired earlier than Sony Michelle, and then Nick Chubb just announced his retirement. Um, I question for you guys: if you could pick like a three running back, like from the same school, three running backs to represent it, does anybody beat this trio?
Damn, who actually played together?
Maybe
Like you're
not.
saying, we can handpick anybody,
You can
but
handpick anybody, and maybe not. Uh, we can extend it because I don't think anybody's going to beat them that played together. Maybe all time,
Mhm.
if you guys could think of any.
As bad as Carolina football is, they've had some really good running backs in the past, but not Super Bowl champions like Todd Gurley, Sony Michel.
Yep,
Nick Chubb never won a Super Bowl.
just
On my
fantasy
center.
monster.
Yeah.
I was trying to think of Florida. I got Emmett Smith and Fred Taylor. Who's a third Florida running back?
Who would be one?
Percy Harvin was not a running back.
No, he wasn't. He was more a returner than anything. Oh man, I'm gonna look it up real quick.
Kenneth Walker was Florida, wasn't
Yeah, let's see.
Notre Dame had two running backs go in the first round this year. It's not a little too early. Who
he?
knows?
Never
Yeah,
mind.
it's not
Kenneth
too early.
Walker was not. Who am I thinking of? Maybe I'm thinking of Woody Marks.
Also,
What about
Notre Dame was mine. I was thinking like you got Jerome Bettis, you got
Reggie
Jeremiah
Brooks?
Love.
Okay, that's pretty good.
USC's pretty good too. You got Reggie Bush, OJ Simpson. Find that third one.
Kenneth Walker was not Florida, by the way. I don't know why I thought that.
Try to look all time.
Well, dang it. I don't think I can find a good third.
Eric Red,
Um,
Emmett Smith.
What about Miami? Willis McGahee, Clinton Portis.
Oh, Miami might actually be a good one to make the argument for.
Otis Anderson. Who the hell is that guy?
Let's see. Yeah, this is not a conversation people talk about. Like they think like DBU, wide receiver U. I don't think I've ever heard like the argument of running back university.
I feel like Texas is up there too. Earl Campbell, Bijan, Jamal Charles.
Yeah, Ricky Williams.
Yeah,
Ricky Williams. I feel like the big one.
I would imagine Bama would be.
Yeah, I mean you got Derrick
Just
Henry,
with all those guys.
Gibbs, Josh Jacobs,
Yeah.
Najee Harris. Like
It almost feels unfair.
Yeah,
It almost feels just cheating at that
I
point.
tell you one we
Yeah.
haven't mentioned: Wisconsin, Melvin Gordon, Jonathan Taylor,
Ron Dane.
Yep.
What about Oklahoma with Adrian Peterson? I don't know about that one. That's the only one I can think of.
3 Adrian Peterson.
Just three of them, copy and paste.
Well, who's the other two though? They got to have somebody.
Ooh, I thought of a good pair. I don't know of a third. Oklahoma State had Thurman Thomas and Barry Sanders.
Barry Sanders, yeah.
Time.
I thought about
Don't-
that too. It's just finding that third one. It's like, oh,
Who's the third?
Chuba Hubbard from Panthers.
That's funny.
Pierron is from Oklahoma. Billy Sims, AP. Yeah, I don't think we could find a list that all shared the same room like these three, all in the same roster at the same time. Minus Bama, but I feel like they didn't get the carries all at the same time. Like I feel like there was a couple red shirts in there.
You know the saddest thing about this, though? Nick Chubb, I only know this because the College Football Hall of Fame is in Atlanta. Nick Chubb is currently not eligible for the College Football Hall of Fame because he was never first team All-American.
Yep.
And part of that is because he had to share reps with those two guys.
Yes. Yep.
Like if he was the only guy for like I think his best season might have been his first year. It's like if he wasn't sharing reps, he may have been the guy.
Might have been the dude. I agree. Which that's another thing. Like, I guess it's nice to have these like rules of like Hall of Fame stuff, but at the same time, like I feel like there should be some gray area. It shouldn't be black and white. Like Nick Chubb should probably be in there. Let's look at his body of work, who he shared with. Like, let's make sense. Like they bent the rule for Mike Leach to get him because he was 0.01%.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
yep,
you can do it for players too.
Yeah, Case Keenum leads the NCAA in passing yards, not in the Hall of Fame. It's like, what are we doing?
Yeah, like that makes no sense to me either.
Yeah, because he was never first team.
He was
So
never first team. Colt Brennan, is he in the Hall of Fame? I don't think so.
I don't know.
I don't think he was ever first ballot, first team.
who's the old App State coach? Jerry Moore. He's in the
Gary
Hall of Fame.
Moore,
Though.
Yeah,
he's
Jerry
in it.
Moore.
But
Yeah,
the only, him and Armani are both
Armani.
in.
Yeah, which they should be. I think there's only two that actually should be in for that.
Yeah.
But and then Dexter
Ooh,
Coakley.
yeah,
Is it Coakley?
Copeland.
That guy.
Yeah.
Coakley, whatever.
All right.
Yeah.
A lot of head coaching changes. We talked about them previous episodes, but I thought it was nice to have a nice graphic here. It ties the most in a single offseason history. 10 new coaches, or like they're not like brand new head coaching, but two, if I can say this right, 10 head coaches changes. There we go. Who on this list do you think is going to win the most, and who's immediately going to be on the hot seat? So you got Joe Brady, Buffalo, Jeff Hafley, Miami, Mike McCarthy back in Pittsburgh, Jesse Minder, Baltimore, Todd Monken in Cleveland, Robert Salah in Tennessee, Clint Kubiak, Raiders, John Harbaugh in New York, Kevin Stefanski in Atlanta, Mike LaFleur in Arizona. This list here, who do you think is going to have the most success year one? Who's going to wish they never took the job?
I could start. Worst one, Todd Monken's getting fired ASAP.
Yeah.
Who makes Deshaun Watson their starting quarterback? Sorry, Gotti.
And like, here's the thing. Like, I wish I had I don't know why I went so blank on this. I should have had a graphic ready for this. But all right, you make Deshaun Watson your starter. You like, as much as I don't think Shador is a QB1 in the league, I think you have to give the fans a little bit what they want. Deshaun is not your guy. He's not a good guy. We've proven that. Like, why not give this kid that has some juice, has some energy, give him a chance? Sure, has he been terrible? Yeah, he threw for 70 yards in a half of football. But give him a chance. If he doesn't work, you pull him. Then you get to put Deshaun in. I don't think Dylan gave that's a bad situation for Todd to be in. But I do think he's the one thinking, "Fuck, I should have stayed where I was."
It's like the most loyal franchise in the world too, and you put Deshaun out there, just gonna boo him all freaking day, and it's like, what are y'all doing?
I do think if you compare them on paper, it makes sense to start Deshaun, right? Like, paper, stats, black and white, what he brings to the table. He's your guy. I just think you pull in all the outside bullshit. Like, you can't do that, Todd.
I think the dog pounds over Deshaun, and you gotta put his ass on the bench.
Yeah. I mean, shout out to Deshaun for robbing the Browns of 120 million.
Yeah. In terms of two best though, Vaughn's gonna hate it. I love Kevin Stefanski.
I do too. I know Vaughn is super, what's the word? Hesitant to like give him any praise, but I think Stefanski's the guy.
I think he's a good ass coach. I think he's gonna do well. He's got weapons. Just needs a quarterback per usual, but I think he's gonna do it.
Where was he at?
Cleveland.
I'm just looking at the full staffs of some of these teams. I don't like the Bills. I'm a little worried about the Bills.
See, think about the Bills. They got the best team on there, so he's probably gonna do well.
Yeah, I know.
And Joe Brady's a great mind. Like, I think he's a great coordinator, but we've had this conversation before. And like me, I've coached on staffs where like guys are great coordinators, but they're terrible head coaches. I'm really curious to see how Joe Brady fits on that. Like,
I agree.
Is he just a phenomenal OC, or is he going to transition to be a great head coach? Can he delegate enough?
No, I agree. He was on the Panthers 3 years ago.
Yep.
I love that dude.
Like, he knows ball. He knows how to get the guys the ball at the right time, like he's a fucking phenomenal OC. It's just a lot of people struggle transitioning.
I'm glad the Bills moved on to Joe Brady too. Like, got to switch it up.
Yeah,
I feel like they're gonna be good.
I feel like you have to. Like, I know some
of course
fans
they're
are
good.
pissed.
Man, I'm looking at the Titans. I think they definitely need a lot of help with their players, but Robert Sala, it almost feels like maybe Detroit's not a good comparison because Detroit had they had some they had some key players, like they brought Goff in, right away.
Yeah.
But I feel like Tennessee is like right there, like, trying to change a culture. I think Robert Sala can do that. I think that defense could be humming.
That
So
I think so too.
so I'd be about Tennessee this year. Not that they're a playoff team or anything, but I think they could turn some heads.
They're improved.
Um,
Yeah.
yeah.
I will.
I agree with that one too.
Yeah.
I agree.
I'll say, dude, like if you could take the O line probably for Tennessee maybe 3 or 4 years ago, obviously you bring Derrick Henry in, and then you keep every other piece the same. I think this is an animal in the AFC.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But I tell you a guy who I'm excited. I just don't know if I've bought too much hype, if I'm drinking the Kool Aid too much. Clint Kubiak in Vegas. You got Mendoza, you got Kirk, you got Max Crosby on the other side. Like, there's a lot of pieces there. Clint Kubiak is a great mind. Once again, can he transition to a head coach? I don't know, but I think there's a lot of juice in Vegas right now about him. I think it's fun to be about. I guess you could say the same thing about New York. Like, you got John Harbaugh, but I don't think the ball should have been fired. I think there's some issues there.
Yeah, I'll tell you a bad one. Mike McCarthy. Why fire Mike Tomlin for Mike McCarthy?
I look as a Bengals fan, and maybe somebody clip this, save it. If I eat my words, I eat crow here. But like, Fitz, cover your ears. Them re-signing Rodgers, I fucking love as a Bengals fan. Them hiring
Yeah.
Mike McCarthy, getting rid of Mike Tomlin. I'm in love with what Pittsburgh's doing this offseason. I'm excited to play them as a Bengals fan.
Yeah. The thing about the Steelers too, they're known to hold on coaches for like a long ass time. How long's Mike McCarthy gonna stick around?
Hold on, what's the stat?
He
They've
loves
had like
Pittsburgh.
I'm gonna look up the stat real quick. You guys keep John.
Yeah, I don't know. It's so hard because I mean Mike McCarthy he got us he got us that one Super Bowl.
Should he have more though?
Probably not.
And
Like just based on his coaching. I mean, I've always joked if we had a different coach, we would have won.
you don't.
We would have won way more. You know,
And
we squandered that opportunity.
when we first started this pod, Fitz, I think he had just got the job for Dallas, or maybe that first year within the podcast, he had gotten the job at Dallas. And I was really excited. I was like, "Yo, Dallas got a guy. I think Mike McCarthy's the dude." And you're like, "No, no, 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 not so fast." And I was like, "What? You're kidding me?" Sure enough, you're right. Like, I was big on Mike McCarthy. I thought maybe things just unlucky in Green Bay for him. Nah, he's just. I don't think he worked
Yeah.
really well. Um,
He had good assistants too. I think that it
that
was
helps.
always, and maybe that's also part of the DNA of Mike McCarthy
Yeah.
is I don't know. And again, it's all been okay. Like I wouldn't say it's like he has an outstanding coaching tree or anything like that.
But
Um,
I think that goes into being a head coach. So like, can you get the guys in the right positions
yeah,
and like extend your branches?
yeah.
Like,
The cool thing
Yeah.
about Mike is it's not about him. It's never been about him as
yeah,
the head
he
coach,
seems like
which I think it could be good.
yeah,
I think the danger is there's times you need that leadership,
yeah,
and he's just not that guy.
right. He
And I
does
feel
seem
like
like a
that's
dude
why
dude.
I feel like that's what the Packers we never got over
The
the
hump.
NFC Championship hump because of guys like Mike.
Yeah,
Sorry, Mike.
that's actually a great point. Or he does feel like a dude's dude, and like he's a team guy. But sometimes you need a little kick in the ass, like, hey, let's fucking go, boys.
Yeah, and
Um,
that's where Mike and him are so different. Mike is almost the opposite of that. He was just Mr. Cool.
yeah.
Um,
There's a
Was
balance
people
I
because
don't
you
know.
can't chew ass the whole time. You got to
Yeah,
save it.
it's
Um,
people like Kyle Shanahan and Mike McVay get their coordinators taken every year, and it's part of
yeah,
being a good head coach. You know.
it is, and I think that's another thing of like you look at McVay, you have this great coaching tree,
Mm-hmm.
and you've got one ring. That's cool, but like,
Besides Zach Taylor, Gotti. Sorry.
yeah, you're fucking right. But like, seriously, you got a good coach, like a great coaching tree. You're gonna get your fruit taken. You've got to have backup plans installed there. So I feel like it's a little devil's advocate there. All right, I got this piece of trivia from since 1969. How many head coaches has Pittsburgh have had?
Head coaches.
I'm gonna
1969.
say four after Mike
Tomlin
McCarthy.
was right after Cowher, so it's got to be. Yeah, I think before. When did Cowher start there? We just watched The Waterboy, Rob. Cowher's in The Waterboy as
He
a
is.
Steelers coach, which was like early '90s.
Yep, 92.
You don't think about
His
that.
first year.
I,
Rob
I
was
think
right.
Mike.
It's 4. Chuck
Damn.
Noll from 69 to 91. Cowher took over 92 to 06. Tomlin 07 to 2025, and now
Jeez.
McCarthy.
Damn.
What a list of head coaches. But like Rob's point, that's exactly like they hold on to guys. And all three of those names, Tomlin, Cowher, Noll, had success. Maybe not as much success as Pittsburgh fans want, but as a Bengals fan, yeah, I'd probably trade you our run from 69 to 2025 for theirs.
And how long is Mike McCarthy going to last? I guess probably not that long.
He is the oldest one to get the job
Mm-hmm.
out of the ones, right? Because Tomlin was the youngest coach at the time when he got hired. Cowher was pretty young, and Chuck Noll was pretty young too.
I'm so curious how that. Like, I'm wondering if Rodgers vouched for McCarthy. I don't know
think
how.
So. I bet he did.
And
also, he's a Pittsburgh guy. He's a Yinzer.
I know, and I will say I'm excited for the Steelers this year. I think they're going to be. I'm sipping the Kool-Aid. Their offense is going to be way better than they were last year, just because they have Michael Pittman. Like that in itself just made them way better. I don't know, and I think Rodgers is just gonna cook. I really.
It's one of those things. Did it go stale with Mike Tomlin too? Like Andy Reid in Philadelphia moves on. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, they were struggling with Tomlin there for a while. Like,
I mean, they made the playoffs every year.
I'm trying to think. Like after the Ben, like the Killer Bees. You know, they had the Le'Veon Bell, Ben, and Brown. Those guys fizzled probably, what was that, 2019? Like right at the pandemic, maybe. And they just hadn't bounced back. I mean, they were really struggling there. And then Mike's just got this thing at just 9-8. Just, I don't know. It's hard because I also think there were years when they went 9-8 and it was like, oh, wow. Like they did this with, you know, who I'm trying to think who they're Mason Rudolph or whatever.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Kenny Pickett.
I mean, so there's part of that you got to give them the nod. I think last year they were expected to be really good, and you know they won the division, did okay, and yeah, all that to say it was probably a little too early. They probably should have done one more year. Who knows?
I just had a big ass spider come in the garage. That was fucking wild.
Who knows?
Where's Mike Tomlin going next, though?
I think he should reunite with John Gruden. Go to Tampa.
I would hate it.
Can you guys hear me?
Uh-oh. Is Hacky muted? He must be muted.
Hopefully got no foam lattes in Pittsburgh, though.
Vanilla, no foam lattes. Gosh, Mike's probably fuming at the price of coffee these days.
True. No, I hope it works out, but we'll see. I like John Harbaugh and Giants, too.
I did, too. Yeah,
He's a good coach.
It's hard. Like, I'm even looking at the Bills. I mean, the Bills have been so good. And they just can't get over that hump, and you just get frustrated. You're like we got to fire everybody. We got to We got to restart. I think that hurts the Bills, though. I don't think the Bills are going to be as strong this year just because you got to adjust everything.
Can you guys hear me?
I feel like you needed to do it, though, because Sean McDermott, they went down that road so many times, and it's just like it was not working.
Yeah.
Best quarterback in the league.
Well, I wouldn't say that. Best
Close,
fantasy.
though.
This is where it gets into the best fantasy quarterback. Josh Allen had an appalling turnover against the Broncos in the playoffs that nobody talks about.
I think you can make an argument for Josh Allen best quarterback in the league, though.
He's not.
He's top 3 at least.
I think he's in the discussion.
He's in the discussion, but he's not the best quarterback.
All right.
Is he top 3 though?
He had an appalling fumble right before the half against the Broncos in the playoffs that basically was their end. And nobody talks about it.
No, you're right. I think, especially like right now in the current climate of like NFL quarterbacks, there's no clear-cut one. Like Mahomes, I think he's over.
Mahomes is one.
But I think he's too old. I think he's coming back from injury.
He's not.
See how he is.
He's number one. He's number one.
I think we'll find out.
We will find out.
Right.
I hate I don't like the whole movement. Same thing happened with Brady. Brady was too old.
The Chiefs' offense has looked horrible the last 2 years.
They're going to rebuild. It's just there's going to be different pieces there.
Who does that fall back to? Mahomes.
Yeah.
That's different pieces. Again, this is the whole my argument for Mahomes. Same thing happened to Brady. Is after the first dynasty, the first Patriots dynasty, they kind of had some years they were trying to figure it out, and they had to get other guys in. And once they did, they were back to making their run. And I feel like that's where the Chiefs are.
I think you're exactly right. The difference is Brady was late 20s making that second run. Mahomes is in his mid to late 30s now making the second run. So it's a little different. Plus he's coming off an injury. Like if you look at Tom Brady won a Super Bowl in Tampa. He wasn't number one in the league, best quarterback. I think Mahomes was the best quarterback at the time. Even though they went head to head and beat to me right now, as it stands on August 25th, 2026, year of the Lord.
Yeah.
I don't think Mahomes is the number one guy, right? Sorry, there's a big ass spider that came in the garage. I don't know where the fuck it went, and that's why I went muted.
And now I'm so triggered and intrigued. Who's the number one QB?
I don't think there is one right now, right? Like you could Lamar, but no, Allen, no, Burrow, no. Like I
think it makes even more of a case that it'd be Mahomes.
If you were to start a franchise right now, what quarterback would you take?
That's always a different question, though. Because then you're asking about longevity.
Yeah.
Like you're like.
Yeah, I know, but
I think right now it is Patrick Mahomes without question.
I would take Bryce.
You can even make this case. Matt Stafford is the best quarterback right now.
You could Jared Goff, right?
Jared Goff. I think any of those guys. But I think Mahomes is the number one, like undisputed. I don't think anybody's gonna say he's not the number one guy.
I think going into this season right now, I just don't know how you say that.
The Chiefs are a different team. They're not the powerhouse they used to be, but Mahomes is still the best quarterback.
I think coming off of the injury, we'll find out. I do want to tell the story real quick. I was thinking about this earlier this week. I don't know why, but we were talking about coaches. Like sometimes you have to learn. Like you can't chew ass all the time. You can't be a hard ass all the time, but you got to have your right moments to do it. I don't know what prompted this memory about thinking about this earlier this week. Is I remember I was coaching wrestling. We were coming off our state championship, our first appearance there where we lost. And we were going to this tournament, and it was super like we were going to cakewalk everybody. And it was like after that first match, I was kind of watching us warm up. Like we're not in it. Like we're fucking sleepwalking, and we could sleepwalk through this tournament and have no problem. But I'm like, I'm going to prove a point. So I told my assistant Jaquel, I said, hey, give me that Gatorade like cradle of bottles right there. There's like 6 of them. So bring me that outside. So I got him outside. I just lit into it. Like we won the match probably 54 to like 6 or 8. But I was like, you let them score 8 points on us, and I fucking threw that Gatorade thing, and it a million pieces. I'm sorry for the janitor at Franklin High School that had to clean that up, but I fucking obliterated that shit. The rest of the day, we didn't let a team score on us. Like it was awesome, but it was that moment of the season where it was like over halfway. We knew the goal, but we're kind of sleepwalking. Like no one's giving us a test. And I was like, I'm gonna prove a fucking point. Like, and it was a spark we needed. So I feel like a good head coach needs to find those moments. Like even if like you pull it out your ass, like they scored 6 points on you. Like you kidding me? Like you got to find that little
Yeah.
But I don't know what made me think of that, but I thought about that earlier this week.
That's good.
I mean, that's good coaching. Right? You got them fired up, and let's fucking go.
We were ready. And then after that season, I was like, "Hey boys, I wasn't really that mad. I was just had a proof point." All right, Monday Night Football countdown. I'm not sold on this list, boys. This isn't Chris Berman. This isn't the Monday Night Football that we grew up with. You got Pat McAfee, who's on everything, and I'm a big Pat fan. I like what he does. I think it's cool what he's done with his career. I think it's great. I like Scott Van Pelt. I like Jason Kelsey. I just don't know if they're the right guys for Monday Night Football.
I like Scott. Pat McAfee's country album kind of sucked.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Yeah, like you were saying, doesn't feel right. Doesn't feel right. But I do like Scott. He's a good guy.
Who was it before? Was it like Richard Sherman and that crew? There's so many different crews. That was Thursday
Amazon.
night, wasn't it?
That's Amazon.
That's Amazon. Yeah. I mean, I'm like, I'm out of it. Who the heck used to be Monday Night Countdown? Was that Randy? Was that guy? I'm so confused. Like, who the heck did they replace?
Is that Terry Holt in the far right?
That is no. That is Patriots DB with the twin.
Oh, I got you. Shoot,
what's his name? McCourty.
Yep. I was gonna let you figure it out.
I like Jason Kels too. I feel like it's not bad.
It's not bad. I just not who I want.
Oh, it's to replace the Ryan Clark.
Yeah.
Okay, so they're replacing it because Scott Van Pelt and Kelsey were there. They're replacing Ryan Clark, Marcus Spears, Adam Schefter.
Marcus Spears is still there.
Oh, that's Marcus Spears.
Yeah, it's Marcus Spears. Yeah.
Okay, well they definitely upgraded from. I can't stand Schefter.
I can't spell Clark either. I think they did. I don't know.
Well, it's ESPN too. That's the other. ESPN is their broadcasters are pretty bad. When they got Troy and Joe, that was like an insane get for them.
I think so. Yeah.
If you hired John Gruden, this thing would skyrocket.
I love that.
Yeah. Well, they used to have Gruden.
I know. It's like just hire the man back, honestly.
I tell you what, boys, and I think it goes back to that old saying of like, I wish we knew we were in the good old days while we're in the good old days. But growing up, and you had Sunday NFL Countdown, you had Monday Night Football Countdown with Chris Berman, Tom Jackson. Mm-hmm. You brought in Randy Moss toward the twilight years there. Like, that was the crew to get you ready for some ball, man. And like, you hung on every word they said. You were ready for every highlight. This list is not. None of those guys I feel like can match the energy. Maybe I'm wrong, and I hope I'm wrong. And maybe I'm just nostalgic. Maybe I sound like a boomer or an unk or whatever. But man, boys, we had it made.
Well, 5's too many. First of all,
yeah,
you don't need 5 guys.
I mean, that's just classic ESPN heading downhill.
Yeah. I think
it's just hard to find. It's hard to find like the right crew that gels. I think, but when it's a perfect marriage, it stands out.
It does, yeah.
I think is it the Fox soccer show right now with like Thierry Henry, Micah Richards, Kate Abdo. That's up there, and then NBA on TNT.
Yeah, that's a great.
Like they have the right mix of people. You know, I feel like ESPN is kind of like Fox or CBS pregame show. They're just trying to find guys to fill in seats. Yeah. They're not really thinking, all right, who's who's gonna
Who
really
can do what?
be a good mix together.
Yeah.
But
Sometimes you
also,
need that.
those are shows that they've done it for a long time. Like the TNT
Mhm.
guys have been, they've been doing it for a while now.
And I
They're
will say this. Oh, go ahead, Rob. Go ahead. You've been
oh,
waiting.
they're on ESPN now, though, right?
Yeah, now they are.
Maybe
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
know.
But sometimes you need that perfect guy to like balance it out. I feel like Ernie
Yep,
does that for
yep.
Shaq
Yes.
and
And
Charles
Kate
Barkley.
Abdo does it for the soccer show.
Yeah.
Tom Jackson actually, when it was Berman and Tom was the straight man.
He was a
That's what you
straight dude.
need.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I will say with this list right here, I think SVP can be that guy. To, hey, keep like he can be the nucleus. He can be the guy that brings them all back
Good.
in, keep them straight. Um,
They got to get rid of Clark.
who?
Guy sucks. The whatever the ESPN or no, not Ryan Clark. Who's the guy? Who's the guy on the bottom left there? Who the heck is
That's
that
Marcus
guy?
Spears.
Marcus Spears.
And
They get rid of that guy.
and here's the thing I was gonna say, like what makes TNT NBA on TNT slash now ESPN and what made like Chris Berman and them so good is they didn't try to go too deep. It was highlights, it
Mhm.
was ball. That was it. It wasn't like let's talk about some injustice, let's talk about this and that and that. Like this was just straight X's and O's. We're talking ball. That's it. And like you're having fun. It's lighthearted. Like because that's at the end of the day, that's what sports are supposed to be. That's what this podcast was when we started. Like it was the middle of COVID. We need something to do with our time just to have fun. That's what sports are. It's supposed to be like just get away from the bullshit, have fun. We shouldn't have to have
Yeah.
deep conversations about this injustice or that unfairness. Like it's ball, man. Let's have fun.
Yeah,
Man,
I'll
they
tell
should
you.
have got Mike. They should have got Mike Tomlin, which makes me think: is Tomlin in the booth? Is that a thing?
Oh,
I feel
hey,
like he called a preseason game.
here's here's the thing with Tomlin. I don't know if I've heard him say 12 words. I'm just kidding. But like he's a very quiet cat. Like I think he'd be great though. I really do think he'd be awesome.
Uh,
I'm just glad I don't see Stephen A. Smith on there. Let's go.
yeah, true.
Yeah. And I think ESPN, they're 20 years too late of like figuring out like we need to watch out. Is it spider?
Spider.
Spider with YX banana. I don't know what I was talking. Claudia came in, she distracted me. Sorry, baby.
Spider 2Y banana.
Coach
The
Boots.
line's just to the left, tight end peels to the right. And look at that.
That's all it is.
Beautiful banana.
Beautiful banana. Also, that's a crazy concept people don't understand. Blitz comes, you fill it in with the pass. But anyways, all right, let's move on. I got distracted. Easiest schedules in the NFL according to your rankings, previous season rosters based on projected wins. 1 Detroit Lions,
Yep.
2 my Bengals,
100%.
Saints, Jets, Ravens, Browns, 49ers, Eagles.
Lions might not lose a game.
Lions look good. And like
Well, they'll
just because
lose
of
to Green
schedule.
Bay.
There it is. There it is.
I had them going 14-3
Yeah.
when I
They
went
look good.
myself.
Bengals, I think if we stay healthy, we got a real chance to be the 1 seed in the AFC. Got to stay healthy though, right? That's a big thing. Also, Zach Taylor cannot call plays. Fuck him.
Yes. Yeah.
The Saints, they have an easy schedule, but also that roster is question mark. Like I don't know what you're going to get in New Orleans.
Depends on Shuck.
Yeah, I think you're right. The Jets, same thing. You don't know what you're going to get, and the Ravens, Browns. The Ravens for sure. I think they're going to be the 1 or 2 seed in the AFC along with the Bengals. Like I feel like there's a lot of like things got to go right. You got to get healthy. You got to make sure you stay healthy. I think those two teams could be. We split the series and then we just pray like last week of the season somebody misses a field goal. Um, the Browns, I think the Browns are coming Browns. The Niners and Eagles. Like you think of, there's a lot of contenders in here. There's a couple pretenders, but I think there's a lot of contenders in here that could stay healthy and win a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Mm.
I had the Texans winning a lot of games. They have a tough start.
Yeah.
But I think especially the second half of the year they could get on a streak.
And that's an interesting one where like last year I was really big on CJ Stroud. I was like, dude, no sophomore slump, he'll be fine. Life's good. I look like a fucking idiot because he played terrible all season long. This is like this is the contract year for him. Like, is he gonna go out there and win you games, or is he the bust that he might be? Like that's where I'm at
Yeah.
right now, and I hate to put a bust title on
And
that.
that team could go for a Super Bowl this year.
They're so deep.
They have all the pieces
Yeah.
that they need. It's just a question of quarterback.
That's the beautiful thing about the NFL. Who knows who's going to be good? You never know. There's always 4 teams that pop out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Tit-
Yeah.
Titans might be cracked. Probably shows off as an easy schedule.
Yeah.
DC might be cracked. They did terrible last year.
Yeah. Jane Daniels, right?
Yeah, they could make a run. Chargers could make a run. Colts could make a run. Who knows? Beautiful thing about the NFL.
Yeah.
True.
All I have is the top 8 easy schedule, so I don't know where the Packers and the Panthers lie. I do apologize. I didn't make that graphic, obviously, but
I have Packers going 11-6, 7th seed in our grasp once again, unless it's Dallas. That's what I had between Dallas and Green Bay for the 7th seed.
I think you guys are a better team than Dallas.
Yeah, but
it just depends on schedule, though.
exactly.
Yeah. Panthers.
Hell, we tied the Cowboys last year.
Yeah.
In a 40-40 barn burner.
Barn burner, yeah. I fucking hate ties, by the way.
Panthers ain't losing a game.
I don't know if I'm going that far, but you're the defending NFC South champs. You better play.
I think I had Panthers going 5 wins. 5 wins for the Panthers.
5. I think they made the playoffs. I'm definitely biased as hell, but
no
reigning.
You know what? Give 6 wins. 6 wins.
Rob, we gotta get you on Instagram, by the way, dude.
Yeah, put me in there. Why is everyone sucking off Tampa Bay, and why is everyone hating on the Panthers?
Tampa looks like they could be loaded.
Who won it last year? Who got better this year?
Well, the team that won it, if I recall, was the Atlanta Falcons beat somebody. I can't remember how they got in, but someone got in because the Falcons or the Saints beat somebody.
But why are the Buccaneers so good all of a sudden?
I think their youth. I think Bucky being back excites you. I think Egbuka is an exciting young player. Ruben Bain is the front candidate for Rookie Defensive Player of the Year.
Yeah.
Has he played a snap though?
He looks good in preseason. He looks like
Brown.
They got a steal with the 15th pick, is what it looks like.
Browns went undefeated in preseason and they didn't win a game during the whole season. That's all I got to say.
I also think it's Baker. I mean, it's Baker versus Bryce. I think there's more belief in Baker in that entire division. I mean, if you look at the quarterbacks in the division, it's like, okay, Baker, Tua, Shuck, or Bryce Young. I think there's more excitement. I mean, Baker's like you're like, okay, that's the franchise guy. Bryce, we're still not sure about. Tua or Penix, who knows what the hell's going on. And then Shuck is like, okay, he could be good, but we don't know.
Was it the same way?
That's where the South. I think that's where the South is.
Was it the same way last year too, though?
It was, but the Bucks. I think they had more injuries last year.
All right.
Sorry, Rob. I'm just trying to be honest.
Okay. Right. I'm gonna give you guys 4 random teams. I'm not gonna give you the schedule because I don't have it in front of me, so I don't feel like doing that much work. I'm gonna give you the over under of wins. You'll tell me over under.
Okay.
If you guys agree,
yeah,
I'll bet it. If not,
okay,
I don't touch it. All right. Arizona Cardinals. Over under 3.5 wins. I mean, they're gonna win 4 games this year.
That's tough.
I take over.
I'm with Fitz over Jacoby Brissett. Okay. How many games did he win last year?
Yeah, I trust Brissett, and I actually think Carson Beck can be good too. Okay. And 3's not a high bar. Doesn't seem like it.
It doesn't, right? This is not one of the ones. I just want to tell you. Panthers over under set at 7.5 wins, Rob.
Ooh.
Oh, I'd say over 12.
That's tough. I had him winning 5 or 6. So.
All right. Dallas Cowboys 9.5.
That
win 10.
I'd say over, unfortunately.
I'll take under.
They improved that defense. but I say that as a Packers fan. They keep taking my players. They got Rashawn Gary. Oh my gosh.
Lions. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, sorry. Cowboys always disappoint though.
Yeah. Okay. Fits it over. Robs is under. Not touching it. Lions 10.5.
Oh, hammer that over. I got them winning 14 games. I'm telling you.
Yeah, I'm with Fitz. I think they had an off year last year. I think they're back.
I agree.
They're Super Bowl back. Like they want to win a Super Bowl.
This might be the hardest one. I don't know. You guys tell me.
New England. I'm just trying to guess.
Do we lose them?
Yeah,
I'm taking the under on New England.
I was just guessing. I don't know. Yeah, I was gonna take the under on New England. I don't think they're gonna win 10 games.
I think the Commanders are an interesting one too.
So,
Okay. Can you guys hear me?
yep.
Sorry, I got too excited. All right. This is a maybe the hardest one for you guys. I know you said Patriots and Commanders, which we can talk about those here in a second. New York Giants 7.5.
That's tough.
This is a tough one. Yeah.
I think I had them winning 8 games, which I thought was high. So 7.5 being the line is.
That's tough. Vegas knows their shit on that one.
I wouldn't touch the
Yep.
Giants.
Yep.
I'll take the over. I think Brian Dabble sucked, and John Harbaugh is a huge improvement. Jackson Dart, full-time starter. I'll take the over.
I like the way you think, Rob. All right. Patriots were set at 10.5. I kind of like the under. I think they'll.
But
they'll
it's
suffer.
close.
Yeah.
It's really close.
I'll take the under.
Yeah.
I'd be more interested in. I would almost take the Patriots not to make the playoffs.
I would too.
Like
too.
I think that you probably have better odds on that than the games.
The games. Commanders. I heard you guys talking about 7.5. That's what Vegas has put that at.
I'll take over.
Wait, who? Vegas?
Commanders. That's what Vegas.
Oh, Commanders.
7.5. Sorry, I understand confusion.
I don't know why Rob's so high on the Commanders.
I'm not either, dude.
I think they're the worst in that division.
Well, it's one of those things they made the
The
playoffs.
Giants are going to be better than them. I think the Cowboys are going to be better than them.
That's true. It's a hard division, but year before that though, they were cracked, made the playoffs. Still got a good young
They went to the
quarterback.
NFC Championship.
Exactly. Are they back? Are they back?
I thought you were going to answer that, Rob.
I was asking. You know,
I don't know.
Are they back?
Say no. I
think they're back. I'm taking the over.
Okay.
I just think it's kind of a fluke year.
Hold on, I'm trying to.
They don't even have a running back. Who the hell is their running back?
Miskrotsky, whatever.
Kelsey.
Who's their wide receiver 1?
Stephon Diggs. I don't know. Terry McLaurin.
He doesn't have a knee.
Terry
Yeah,
McLaurin.
Terry.
Yeah, doesn't have a knee. All right, good job, boys. Good job.
I'm just so ready for football.
Dude, I am so ready. Hold on. I do have one more graphic. College football's here. I know Fitz. You're not
wearing the jersey,
but it's week 0.
College jersey.
We're here, baby. We're here. And of course, I don't think I. Is that it? No. I don't think I did a graphic for it. Anyways, yeah, fucking ghost figure. I am excited. Sorry, I've got the schedule pulled up.
We got TCU, UNC tomorrow
in Dublin.
Dublin.
I'm hammering TCU, by the way.
I agree.
I
hope
I believe in Bill Bell. Tar Heels.
UNC is the favorite, which is just,
they're gonna do it.
It's crazy. We also have NC State, Virginia. Wild to start conference play week 0. Fucking wild. Yeah. But I think this is the one that I think NC State decided not to play app, so they brought in Virginia. I think this is the matchup. So this one does not count for an ACC matchup, which is stupid.
Okay.
NC State's weird. The dog in this. I think I like them plus 5.5. I think they can. I think they can keep within the tutty.
Sure, I'll take NC State for Vontae.
Yeah, I'll take the Wolfpack for Vontae too.
North,
Virginia was pretty good last year though, right?
yeah, they weren't bad. They weren't bad. North Dakota State taking on Jacksonville State. I feel like North Dakota State. That's the standard. Like
That's an interesting.
it's
That's
a good
actually
matchup
matchup.
though. Yeah, the over under set at 56, and I was like, I'm not touching that. But I think it's a fun game to watch.
Yeah, how did Jacksonville State do last year?
I feel like they were.
They
Like,
made a bowl game.
yeah, they're like 9 and something. They didn't do bad, and they're always a tough program. They're one of like the favorite ones for me to bet on.
Yep.
Eastern Michigan, Sacramento State. Sacramento State shot at them first year bringing up with the big boys. I do think Eastern Michigan wins though.
I'll take Eastern Michigan as well.
Rob, what mascot do you think Sacramento State is?
Sacramento State. Oh, I have no idea.
They're the Hornets.
Yep.
Would not
No
been
idea.
close.
I have no idea. Yeah, I'll take Eastern Michigan.
Who's Eastern Michigan University's greatest alumni in football?
Max Crosby, baby.
Jimmy
There
Garoppolo.
there it is.
Who is it?
Max Crosby.
Max Crosby?
Max Crosby.
That's a big
Jimmy
one.
Garoppolo is like Eastern Illinois.
Yeah.
Right.
We got Hawaii versus Stanford. A lot of people thought I was crazy for taking Hawaii to win this thing. There's just something about those Warriors that I'm high on this year.
Give me Stanford.
Okay.
I would also take Stanford.
And then Memphis UNLV, which I think that's a fun matchup. There's going to be zero defense in that. At least I'm hoping, because I'm thinking the over is at 54.5. But I do like both those teams. Both new head coaches. Same offense though. It's a run and shoot. Just fucking let it fly week 1. And I think defenses are always MIA on week 0.
Give me UNLV. They got Dan Mullen, former Florida head coach. I think he's a good head coach.
I think he is too.
Yeah. I'll take Vegas.
Okay. All right, and then go ahead.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's one more game if you.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, go for it.
New Mexico State, Florida State.
Florida State.
I'm gonna take the Aggies.
Florida State as well.
Give me New Mexico State. Give me the Aggies. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, I think Seminoles bounce back. I think this is the year where they kind of get things rolling.
Are they the team that's lost their opener? Like a bunch.
Yep.
Florida State's lost their opener like the past 3 years. I swear.
Yep.
It's because it's been against Alabama, honestly. Well, they beat Alabama too, so never mind.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. I guess our random question, our Mount Rushmore of American ambassadors, women edition.
Women edition.
I guess let's do this as a draft, boys.
Okay.
Let's do this. Once someone's off the board, can't touch them.
Okay.
We'll do a snake draft. It's up to you, the order. I don't care.
Start with Robert.
Okay.
I'll take Rosa Parks number 1.
Okay. Wow.
Is that a good pick,
and we all have Dolly? Is that the deal?
Yeah, everyone's got Dolly. We're just picking 4 more names on top of this.
Okay.
I'm making a graph of it. All right, Rob says Rosa Parks.
She's a beast.
It's pretty good.
1 of 1 picks.
Am I allowed to say Lady Liberty, or is that not allowed? Does it have to be like a real person?
She's technically French,
Yeah, I know. I'll say no. She's not a real. She's.
Okay. You gotta be real.
Statue. Yeah.
You know what?
Okay,
allow it. Yeah, I'll allow it. Do it.
You allow it?
I'll allow it.
Okay. I'll take Lady Liberty.
Lady Liberty. Rosa Parks, Lady Liberty off the board. All right. I'm going to say Oprah.
Okay.
All right. And back
now,
to
Serpentine,
me.
you get to go again.
Yeah, I get to go again. I need some time to think. Give me T Swizzy. Give me Taylor Swift.
Dang it. I was actually thinking that. Okay. Gotta think here. Man, Rob going Rosa Parks. That was a
Threw
good
me off.
pick.
It was a good pick,
You
though,
know
right?
what? Give me Harriet Tubman.
Hey, Tubman.
Give me Sacagawea next.
Sacagawea. The most American you
Man.
can be.
All right, Rob.
I'm just gotta sound this out.
I've gone straight old school over here. Give me Betsy Ross next.
Oh my gosh.
Betsy Ross.
Okay. I got an idea for this, and I'm trying to think where to go. I'm on Food Network.
I need to switch it up from history.
I want to go Ina Garden.
Ida Garden.
Barefoot Contessa.
Yeah. Ida Garden.
Who the hell is that?
She's one of the faces of Food Network.
Oh, I got you.
She is.
She just loves the Hamptons. Coin the phrase, you can be upset before you eat a cookie and after you eat a cookie, but never while you eat a cookie.
That is a great phrase.
Yeah.
Oh man. I'm gonna say this is tough. I'm gonna say Claire Dunphy.
Who
Modern
is that?
Family.
Oh. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, I need an actress.
Yeah.
I got one in mind, just nobody take it.
And then
I know what you're gonna say, Fitz.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
this is tough.
Oh.
I think I know who you think I'm gonna say.
I was gonna say the same thing. Hopefully, you don't steal it.
I'm not gonna. I don't want her. I know who you're thinking of.
All right.
That's Hackey's pick.
This is controversial. I'm gonna say Helen Pear, Mrs. Incredible.
Oh. Yeah. I allow it.
Okay.
I allow it. Rob thinks I'm gonna take Kathy Bates. Is that who you
Nope.
thought I was gonna take? That's
Nope.
not
That'd be a
okay.
good
Never
one.
mind. That's what I'm taking. Sandra Bullock.
Oh, that's a great one.
I just watched Speed too. I think that's why. Who do you think I was gonna take?
I'll say it next, Fitz. I'll say it next.
Okay.
Give me Sophie Cunningham.
Oh, my girl. See, it's too early for me to figure out if she'd be a good ambassador.
I don't know if I agree with it, but I'm taking her before you take her.
I like that.
Okay, well, I took.
I don't
Sandra
really agree
Bullock.
with it. I don't agree with it. But
That's it. That's the 4.
Great question.
Yeah,
We're
good
gonna have
job,
to get
Fitz.
Vontae's next week.
Yeah, we will.
Yeah.
Some honorable mentions. Mrs. Huxtable from the Cosby Show. Like we let her slip through our
Oh.
fingers. Betty White. Let her slip through our fingers.
Betty White. Yeah, I was trying to think of a food. I was trying to think more food one. Like I said, Ina Garden, and Rob said who. I was like, dang it.
But
What about
I knew
Betty-
what you were talking about.
Yeah,
Betty Crocker.
I thought of that,
Crocker.
but I can't. I don't know what Betty Crocker looks like. I'll be honest.
Yeah, I don't either.
I
Mrs.
just know the name.
Buttersworth.
Mrs. Buttersworth.
Fuck. The salt.
Oh,
Morton
God.
Salt Girl.
Oh.
That's a girl though. It's not a mom.
Well, Avril Lavigne. I mean, come on, come on.
I was also thinking of like just moms. I feel like moms. I feel like
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
That's good. Good question, Fitz. Good job. Good episode, boys. Episode 240 in the books. We'll catch
In
you guys
the
next week
books.
for episode 241.
It's almost football season.
We'll here. By next week, we can bitch and complain about college football, and then a week after that, NFL football we can bitch about.
And we got Rob. Rob is in the same brain as I am with college football. So
let's go. Parker, Fall Guys in 10 minutes.
Fall Guys in 10.
I
See you there.
I can play one round. Yep. Don't talk.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Let's do it.